So I am going to put AQ for aqueous, ORG for organic. I also used 2 different shapes because I'm smart. Now, it's hard to read because it always comes off. It's diethyl ether. And I don't need to be super exact, but I'm going to try 3 washes of about 15 mils a piece. Total 45 because we're going to have to get rid of it eventually. And this is not going to go into there like it is because it's a solid. So I'm going to pour this into here, about 10. We'll see. We'll give it a little stir. There we go. Makes it a little bit more pourable. Make sure that that's closed. Hang on, Megan, you're gonna have to stop it. Now we are going to use just a little bit more to make sure that we rinse this. And we've used about 30. We lost some on the side there, but that's okay. Now, we are going to, let me take this out, put the cap on. Now I am going to hold this cap and I'm going to shake and I'm going to bend. Hurt a little. Okay, I'm going to shake one more time. Now I'm going to put it into here, let it settle. Okay, so now if you see, there is kind of a yellow layer on top and a clear layer on the bottom. Clear layer is the aqueous. So we are going to drain that. Notice the cap isn't in because that's a surefire way to screw this up. Now we are going to let this all drain out into our aqueous. Here it comes. See that line? Meg, are you getting it?
I think so.
Because you're amazing. Thank you. Slowing this down and stop. Now, Meg, this is the confusing part. You ready to hear it?
Yes.
We need to wash that aqueous layer again. So we got to get this layer out. So I'm going to pour this out on the top into the organic layer. Now, I'm going to pour this back in. Now I'm going to wash it with 15 more mils of ether. This time, oh, no. Here we go. So our job is to get all the product out of that aqueous layer, because then we're going to trash it. But we don't want to lose any of our product. Now, let that sit for a minute. I told you these are 2 clear liquids. So can you see that level? It's right there is the line. We're going to drain them again. It's not as easy to see as before. We're going to drain it into our aqueous. Don't mix up the layers. Come on, line. You got it, buddy. Egg. That's the problem, and I do that all the time. We need the stopper out. Thank goodness it didn't make a vacuum, but if it's draining slow, it is probably because you left the stopper in. I normally try to take the stopper out right away, but I wanted to show what would happen if it was in there. Here comes the line, here comes the line, and now here's our aqueous layer. It looks a little bit clearer, which is good. And we are going to do this whole thing for the organic layer out to the top. We are going to do the whole thing again. Wash the aqueous layer one more time. Okay. Get that down. See where our layer is. Okay. Okay. Now we let it sit, and there's the line. So can you see that line coming down? I can't tell. It's right there. It's coming. It's coming. It's okay. Now we're going to pour the organic layer back in here. I'm going to use a funnel. Now we got to wash the water out of the organic layer. We're going to do that 3 times. So I'm going to use about 15 mils. First one. Okay. Got a lot of ether in here. Okay. Now, can you see that line coming down?
I think so.
Okay, now because we're washing the organic layer, all we've got to do, and it's on the top, all we got to do is put a little bit more water in, about 15 mils. Shake, vent, shake, vent. We're trying to make our water get any microscopic water droplets in our products. And then one more time. Okay. All right, Nick. last time. Goodbye, water. So now we've cleaned both layers. Hopefully got everything to where it's supposed to be, but we still might have one little drop of water left, especially if I didn't do it correctly on the end. So we are going to pour this back in here. I spun it so that I could collect any organic, and we are going to dry over mag sulfate.